Namaskaram, EuGURU.
Namaskaram, madam. Namaskaram, viewers. Greetings.
In the previous episode, we were talking about diabetes and what leads to diabetes. It's only the lifestyle we follow, you said. When you're not able to follow a proper diet, it's because eating unhealthy things in irrelevant times, maybe. So, the power to spend comes from power from earning because they earn these days a lot. They think they can spend for anything, eat anything, whatever is being advertised or whatever comes new into the market. So what is the way to stop spending unnecessarily, you Guru? Because when we touch that only, we'll be able to follow a proper lifestyle.
Very, very true, madam.
Yeah.
In fact, a few years back, I had been abroad with my parents. So there, I used to see. I mean, at once I just saw a group of. I think it was in. I think in London.
Okay.
So a group of 4 people. So the father, mother, and 5 people. Sorry, 3 children. That is so vivid in my mind. All 5 are huge, madam. They are literally like walking mountains.
Okay.
Okay, it was like a mountain range when they were walking and going, and the supermarket.
Okay.
And they have that those trucks. They have those wheelies, right, in the supermarket. It's filled with, I can remember, full of junk food. Actually, that time, I went with my parents. So my dad will be very particular to buy things because everything was in pounds and we were taking cash and all that.
Okay.
So he specifically told me, because I just wanted some chewing gum. He said, son, you should buy only chewing gum. What you want, you should buy and come out. And my mom wanted a coffee, so that's all he thought. But then I just saw this family. Each one of them is having a cart.
Okay.
And it's filled with junk food. I really know they are literally not able to walk, madam. In fact, they were wearing something like sports shoes. That itself, they are struggling to walk.
Okay.
And still, they are not enough. They want to fill more. And not only that, as they are walking, at least here they don't allow. In our Indian supermarkets, I have not seen people eating and going. But there, it's allowed, I guess. So, in spite of having so much there, they are biting on some burger or something and just talking, biting. It was such a mess, madam. Sometimes we say, right, look up to we try aping the Westerners and the Britishers. Definitely, it's such a thing. I feel that our India is our Indians have much more sense, madam.
Yeah.
Our culture, our tradition has lot of values, lot of good health, lot of good wealth, good culture, good values. But unfortunately, many of us, as I told, we become RNIs, resident non-Indians. Okay. So we always keep praising the West and praising the thing.
Yeah, it's become a fad to follow them.
Yeah. So same way, madam, consumerism. Okay. Now, as I told, sometime back, I think Will Smith's saying I had told, people buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like. With the money they don't have.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take the Westerners, madam, my own cousins are there in the West, so they keep sharing sometimes their stories. So most of them, for the next 6 months, they have already utilized their credit card. So next 6 months, no salary for them. Whatever salary is coming, they have to pay their credit card. So that much they have already stretched themselves.
Okay.
So here we see, I have 6 months of saving. The opposite. Our mentality is, okay, at least if a job loss or something happens, at least for 6 months we should be able to sustain ourselves. But there is the reverse. And in one thing, jokingly Sadhguru says, today's world, if Jesus were to come and ask them to follow you, come follow me, many people will not be able to go. Why? Because they have so many bank loans, so many credit card balance, so many real estate, so many hand loans. They cannot go, they cannot follow. Okay. Why? Basically because impulsiveness. You don't know. You go to a movie, even I am like that, madam. Once in a way we go, once in a way is always okay, madam. See, even the very strict bodybuilders, they have a cheat day, what they call a cheat meal. So it's like they'll be in very strict diet. once in a way they'll just have their favorite burgers, or even the Rock, no? He says once in a month, not once, sorry, Rock has once in 3 months, he says. So once in 3 months, just for one day, one meal, he takes his family to this junk food restaurant, so called. So he allows his kids and his family, wife and all that, they binge on all these pizzas, Coke and all those stuff, no? But once in 90 days. So for many of them in today's scenario, it is every week. For some people, madam, it's a everyday thing. Every day they can't survive without having a Coke. Okay. So the reason is because of consumerism. See, everything adds on, madam. It all shows your personality. You want to watch more reels. Okay, you are not satisfied. You want more of everything. That's why you want. No, the first thing is food. See, those days there were hardly any restaurants and hotels or anything. If at all people used to travel, they used to go to someone stranger's house, and they used to request for food. Not like begging, but they used to offer them some money, or they'll be carrying some some goods, no? Maybe some carrots or this one. They'll just give them 1 or 2 kgs, and then in exchange for that, they will ask them food. So that was how it was. But nowadays, every street has a restaurant. Everywhere there's a thing. Even in the petrol bunk, while putting petrol also, there's a restaurant. And now they are drive-ins. You drive in here, you order there, by the time you come out, your package is ready. McDonald's. Have it. Okay. So that's the very wrong thing, which has become a fad. See, a fad should always be some nice things, madam. In those days, if you see, no, the olden day heroes, the black and white heroes and all, heroes will never smoke on screen. If you see Mr. MGR or Dr. Rajkumar, very rare. I think they have never smoked on screen. Because they had certain values which they knew that they were icons, movie icons, and many people will follow them.
Yeah, right.
So they had that responsibility with them not to do certain things on screen.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that if people become a fad, it's a very good fad, madam. That's how a fad should be.
It's unfortunate, EuGURU, that they don't follow such things. Yeah.
Yeah. And so nowadays, what has become a fad? Oh, okay, having a Pepsi in one hand and a burger in other hand. That's a fad. Okay, KFC. Earlier they used to spoil by giving nuggets. Now they are giving buckets. Okay, full family gets spoiled. Why only one person have the full bucket? And fiery wings, that wings, this wings, cheese biryani, what and all atrocities they do. But people, the saddest part is people are falling for it. And then they say, suddenly I got cancer. Suddenly a person comes down with cancer. Suddenly a person gets heart attack and passes away. Suddenly a small child feels dizzy and falls off. So many things are happening. Nobody knows the reason. The reason is primarily because of binge eating. And sometimes, madam, suppose I know of many IT people. Okay, in my friend circle also. So when they'll be earning, madam, at that time only, I'm talking about 10 years back, at that time only their salary was around 1.5 lakh. But then what will remain at the end of the month, 5,000, 3,000. Some of them, even after earning 1.5 lakhs in 2010-11 itself, by the end of the month they will be looking for loans the last 2-3 days, because that they can't get enough of it. They want clothes, means branded clothes. They want to wear only this thing. It's all same thing, madam. You go to the local, wherever people are watching, if you go to your local market, you yourselves will know the same stuff, you will get it. Maybe that branded one may come for 10 years, this normal one will come for 2 years, but the cost will be at least less than 20% of that cost of the branded one. So, but people like that. iPhone. Even in our, this one, madam, corporate, no? Many times they want to show off. iPhone will keep releasing a new model. Nothing. One camera will be here. So slightly it will move maybe a few centimeters this side or that side. That's a new version. And another 25,000 for that, 1,25,000. And people are very proud. Hey, I have iPhone 14, yeah. Hey, 15 Pro has come, you didn't take that. Hey, what man? Oh, 15 Pro has come. I should take that. I should take.
Okay, so basically it's show off. Yeah.
Madam, men have one thing to show off. If you guys want to show off something, show off your muscles. Okay. If women want to show off something, show off your fit body.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you have. That is the true show off. Not that I'm wearing this brand watch, that brand watch. I'm every day I'm having a KFC. This fad. It's like no. My kids, no, if they don't go have KFC once, 3 times a week, they can't take it. It's very thing. They are very troublesome. They have to go to KFC, pa. You do not know. Nonsense. There's nothing to be feel proud of. You should feel bad about it. Yes, madam. You had a question.
When you say that we have to feel bad about, giving things to children they want, they think they earn now, they can afford, they are trying to make the children happy. What is wrong in doing that, Guru?
Madam, happiness comes at a cost. The problem with this current generation is they seek for instant gratification. They want a phone. Their salary will only be 30,000, 40,000, but iPhone will be 1,50,000 or whatever. They will go outside. See, if their salary is 40,000, they should settle for something within 20% or 50% of their salary. That is also okay. But aspiring for that just shows identity crisis.
Right.
They are not happy with themselves. Every week, these corporate ladies, they want to go to the parlor. Every week. I know of a few of them in my previous company when I was working. They will literally, they'll be very happy about it. 50% of my salary, 70% of my salary goes only in the parlor. What is there? If you look at them, all their hair is gone, it's all falling off. They are beginning to bald. At the age of 35, 36, they are balding. Their skin is losing their shine. And they are very proud about it because they go and get some makeup and they look good for maybe a few hours. What happens? You see all these heroines, who refuse to age. They put all Botox, all those things, plastic surgery, all because of identity crisis, madam. Okay, the heroines are doing it because they are in that showbiz. They have to be like that. They have to present themselves. But normal people aping them so much, completely wrong. If you are any person who's getting impulsively doing things like buying things they don't need, eating things they should not eat. When you eat, no madam, what happens? You are only satisfying one organ when you binge eat. That is your tongue. To satisfy this one organ, you are spoiling all the organs in your body. Don't you think it is so bad on your part, so unjust on your part to do that to your own body? And as I always tell you all, your body is the only one which will come till the end. Maybe the next life also your body will still, that's the last thing which you will leave and go is your body. So all your family, relations, everything, after a point, they are not going to be there. The last part, whether you are buried or burnt or thrown to the birds, doesn't matter. Your body is the one who will keep it. So as long as you have it, you should never do. So I consider all these binge eating, unnecessary, what you termed, so-called fad. That is very bad. Especially for your body, and it is like you are cheating on your body. Such a bad thing, such a worst thing that a person can do is to do that to oneself, to cheat oneself. Okay, that's a very bad thing, madam. I strongly against it.
Okay.
Eat. I'm not saying, even the kids, when they are happy, you should teach them. Suppose, okay, children will ask for a snake, madam. They'll tell, snake is nice, cobra is so nice, papa. It is having that nice sound and all it does. Get me one. Will the father go get it and give it?
No.
No, right? You all know, right? Snake, even though it looks nice, and polar bear. You're like, all these teddy bears. Hey, polar bear is there, it's so nice, so cute, and girls do. You have seen the actual polar bear. It will tear a person into 17 pieces if it wants. In just 1, 2, 3 scratches, pieces will just fall out of the body. Can you go and hug it and say, it's so nice, give me? Means will the person buy it and give? No, right? You should know. For example, anything you take like that, madam. In fact, one of my friends, we were going out, madam. So we saw this place. So they wanted to go on now because too much money, So this is also one more thing. Other than eating, buying things, buying dresses, buying expensive watches and phones and all that. Another thing is trekking. Very thing, they want to go and adventure. Wantedly go and get into trouble.
Okay.
Once I had, unfortunately, after a lot of force, I had to go with them. We went into one place. There, it was very old kind of a building. I don't know, madam, somewhere in North Karnataka it was. So there were so many, that full place was filled with cobwebs and this big spiders. For me, first time when I saw, I thought maybe not spiders, Spider-Man himself is living there. So many cobwebs everywhere. So then, in that kind of place, one person, madam, really, of course, other four of us, maybe because of our immunity, we escaped. That one guy, he was the one who was forcing us and took us there. He got some very bad infection, madam. I don't know what really happened to him. And those, these white plants, we call them Congress plant in local terminology. They'll be growing, the weeds. And that pollen, it's very bad. They say that it causes asthma.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
allergic,
believe
yeah.
that. Allergies and all that. This guy got terribly affected with that. Till today, this happened maybe 20-25 years back. Till today, that guy is suffering from asthma. And till today, he regrets that one day for going for that trekking. I'm not saying don't go for trekking and all that. But that should not become like, okay, Westerners, they go means because from childhood they are trained, madam. Means that's become a part of their lifestyle, they go. Like, skiing, for example.
And the climate is such.
Yeah, climate is such there and they are built in a different way. So for them it's okay because they have been doing that as a practice. But simple, normal people, I'll go karting, I'll go skiing, I will do roller skates. If you have money, try to invest. If you have enough, if you have invested enough, if you have earned little bit, do some good. I'm not saying take the money and dump it in the religious places or take the money and give food to all these poor people, keep feeding them. No, do some good. Maybe in one more episode I can elaborate how you can do good.
Okay.
To attract good karma.
Okay. So thank you so much, EuGURU, for explaining about all these things. It truly is a life lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, viewers. Blessings of the universe.